ACL injuries happen a lot to professional athletes, but they can happen to anyone. Stopping, changing directions, or a hard impact to the side of your knee, or slowing down or pivoting can cause a strain or tear to the ACL. Treatment usually involves surgery, and you should see your doctor immediately if you suspect you have an ACL injury. Some sports that are especially prone to this are basketball, volleyball, soccer, football, and skiing. Prevention, a lot of times, is just using good alignment. You want to keep your chest lifted over your knees, bend from your hips and knees, keep your knees over your toes, toes forward, feet straight, and land softly. You should warm up before stretching. Warm-up should never take the place of stretching, and stretching should never take the place of warm-up. You need to be warm before you can begin stretching to prevent injury. Being flexible enough to move freely can help you maintain ideal form. You should include stretches for your thighs, calves, hips, and pay particular attention to any areas that are tight. Some good stretches for your thighs include a runner stretch in the front of your thigh. Hold for about 15 seconds for all of these stretches and make sure to repeat on both sides. So a good stretch is a forward lunge. It allows the bottom of your thigh to be stretched as well as your hip socket. And the third stretch for your thighs is half pigeon. It gets the outside and a little bit of the inside of your thigh. Now we're focusing on our calves. So using something like a stool or a ledge, you're just going to push down and get the back of your thigh. You can then invert, which needs bending, and lift your heel up to get a different stretch. Repeat the sequence on both legs. Then stretch in a downward dog position. Put one leg forward and heel up. Repeat the process on your other leg. Okay, so now we're going to stretch our hips. So put your feet in butterfly position and lean forward. When you've completed that stretch, cross one leg over the other and stretch it both flexed and pointed. Make sure to do it on both legs. Okay, our last exercise is a side lunge. So you can start with the low side lunge and then do the higher one. It gets the inside of your legs. But remember the tips we talked about before. Make sure your knee never goes over your feet and you have good alignment. Okay, so squats are really important to help you keep your thighs and hips really strong to help support your knees. When you're in the squat position, make sure that your knees do not go over your toes and try and maintain the best 90-degree angle you can. To do this, you're going to probably need to tip your pelvis. Repeat squats on both legs, one leg, with split legs, and with your leg behind you to get you as much spread out strength as you can. Another good exercise are lunges. Repeat just normal lunges as well as lunges that move forward and backward. Core strength is really important to help you build your technique as an athlete and prevent injury. Starting with a side plank to get your obliques and your entire core warmed up. Then move to normal crunches, twisting crunches, and then you can move to hip bridges, and finally standing up with your knees squatted, twist your upper body. Many injuries occur when an athlete is off balance, so a really important part of this is staying on balance. Extend one leg behind you, tilt forward, and back. Remember your alignment and repeat on both legs. This entire video we've been talking about alignment. Here's an exercise to help with that. Jump and land, keeping your alignment, and slowly come back up. To help you with this, you can also add catching a ball in the air to make sure you're thinking about multiple things and you can maintain your alignment even when it's not your sole focus.